Welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started here with our celebrity reading. I'm finally getting to other things besides BTS and Blackpink. We are getting into this reading because this is all about Logan Paul and his current rumored maybe-ish girlfriend, Nina Agdal. So I'm going to go over their stuff. I'm going to go over their astrology as well. As well. And then we'll get into the current energy as far as a tarot reading and confirmation through all of that also. So please stay tuned for the entire ending of this whole reading. I'm going to leave all the information for Hangman Tarot and the two celebrities at the end, for the end, I guess. And if you want to check it out, you can. Otherwise, we're just going to get straight into it. And don't mind my alerts keep going off. That's usually what happens when I get into celebrity tarot readings. So sorry. I know it's just a thing. This was a request from a few subscribers. So thank you for those requests and continued support. So I am going to get into this right now. So Logan Paul was born Saturday. You'll never believe what day he was born. On April Fool's Day, people. What? Like, what? It's just crazy to me. April 1st, 1995 at 3:10 a.m., Ohio, United States. Sun sign is in Aries. Moon sign is in Aries also. Ascending would be a Capricorn. Birth path is in 11. He is, let's see, he is a influencer, social media influencer. I'm sorry. My stuff just keeps freaking taking forever. I don't understand. What's wrong with you? Anyway, he is now a fighter. I believe he's a boxer, UFC person, whatever. He is definitely fighting something because I know he's very hostile. Usually when I see him on there, he's not usually that hostile. He was born Logan Alexander, and he is an American actor, director, and internet personality, people. His first gained fame through videos shared on the internet video service was Vine. And after that, he created the Logan Paul vlogs and successfully vlogged every day from September 12, 2016, all the way to January 1st, 2018. Then he branched into acting, of course, in television and film. What else? Comedy series, Weird Loners. His film work included the science fiction YouTube Red Film, The Thinning, and the adult comedy Airplane Mode. But most recently, he has been doing the fighting stuff and irritating people like what's that guy's name? He's a freaking UFC fighter, people. If you remember what his name is, please let me know. He irritated the shit out of this guy, and I think they fought. I can't remember. I'll have to look. Just hilarious. I think he took his hat or something or punched his hat off his head. I don't remember. Anyway, he is a hot mess usually, so I enjoy watching Paul Logan. I don't mind. Don't mind if I do. Some other celebrities who are also on a karmic path of inspiration, just like Paul Logan, would be Bill Cosby, Jack Nicholson, and Derek Jeter. Also Rita Hayworth and Dustin Hoffman. So they are all kind of aligned in the same karmic path, which is inspiration in like an authentic place, I guess. So I find it interesting to see what other celebrities kind of align. I'm like, holy shit, they are like each other kind of then? Like, it's crazy. Jack Nicholson, that makes sense. Bill Cosby makes sense. But Dustin Hoffman, well, I guess. Anyway, let's move on over to Nina, get into her astrology because, this is taking years for me to get going on it. Here we go. Thursday, she was born March 26th, 1990. I just get some weird vibes off her, y'all. I do. I get some dark. She's got a dark Leia, honey. Born in Denmark. She's an Aries and a Capricorn moon sign. Her birth path is 5. And I believe that she is a model. She was one of the 3 top, sports swimsuit models or something like that. She signed with Elite Model Management when she grew up in Denmark and modeled with Victoria's Secret's BB stores. And she was also in the fashion editions for Vogue Mexico, Elle, Cosmopolitan, and CR Fashion Book by Karine Reitfield. I have no idea. In 2012, she made her first appearance in the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue and was named the issue's Rookie of the Year. In 2014, she appeared in the 50th anniversary cover of the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue with Chrissy Teigen and Lily, whatever her name is. Okay, so that doesn't matter. But what matters is that there are some celebs just like her. So her path, or her karmic path, is actually, I don't even remember now. What is wrong with me? Let's see. Basically, she's needing to get a sense of herself. So she's kind of like, let me look, because I got to give you the right information. Okay, let me look. I gotta look. Okay, so it's no. Oh my God, where'd it go? Okay, so basically she needs to establish psychological and psychic boundaries. Wow. That's bizarre. I didn't even realize it was that. But anyway, so there is Helen Keller, Phil Collins, and Monica Lewinsky. Those are all the ones who are on the same birth path as her. There's more, of course, but I just think it's interesting to see what a few of them are. So we are going to get into the current energy. Hello, Frank. He is just into it today. He was in all the Cancers tarot predictions today. Franklin. Hello. Go sit. It's like, who you talking to, lady? Okay, let's find out the current energy between the two or around them, whatever, in their vicinity, in their relationship, whatever it might be. Very structured energy. I feel like there's a lot of togetherness too. So it's like they come together quite a bit. Yeah, harmony, lots of harmony, a lot of balance. But it's made that way. It's just like it's blended. It's pretty easy. And all the elements that they need are currently here. Everything just feels very organic. I mean, I really don't disagree. I get a good feeling on the relationship and why they probably have a match or why they kind of work or whatever, blend. But I do feel like there's such a dark layer to her that people are unaware of. And that is probably why she's able to kind of see his sense of humor. You know, he's hilarious, you know, like in this very dark, kind of morbid way, I guess. He's what you would call not very mature. I don't know if it's for show or what it is. We'll figure it out though. Anyway, she's able to kind of, it's almost like she's able to wrap kind of like her head around him. She understands him, and we wouldn't look at her and think that she would get it, but she does. So, let's get into this reading. I'm excited. Okay. Fire. Okay, so he's going to be over on my left. She will be on my right side. We're going to get the thoughts and the feelings from these guys, these two, I guess. Just kind of how they're feeling. So in the relationship, he feels like it's deep. He feels like it's true. He feels like it's got a lot of passion and adventure. He's definitely feeling like this is leading to like a long-term kind of situation. And this could be at any moment within this relationship, even up into the point if there was a breakup or such. But this was a daring decision, but he kind of just jumped in and he does see the full picture. He sees exactly what, you know, is in front of him, and it's meaningful. It does have meaning. So there's direction and action, and they're building. So that's kind of the thoughts on the vibe. Emotionally, or any kind of true intentions over on his end of things, is that he feels like there might have been a little bit, he feels like he emotionally might have been too eager. Okay. He might have been, you know, kind of pushy or like really pushing the relationship. So he feels like maybe she doesn't care as much as he does. So he feels like emotionally and the intentions that he's bringing are probably more true. more pure intention than hers probably. So I mean, those are the cards being indicated. Over on her end of things, over on Nina's side, she thinks that she's a little in over her head, okay? She does feel like this, it's Six of Pentacles in reverse, Son of Pentacles, Sun reverse. Good Lord. She's trying to be very careful who she lends her energy to, or just her time, her physical time specifically to. And she doesn't want to be taken advantage of. And she feels like that he has a spending issue. And she's very much like in charge of her finances, her coin, her money bag. She's very structured when it comes to her finances. So she feels as if that is an imbalance. She doesn't understand like why he's frivolous, or he takes his coins and he, spreads them out. And she's like, no. We put them in an organized pile. We don't spend them, is how she's kind of feeling or thinking. But she has a very controlling layer to her also that will probably hit, I'm sure. I just have this feeling that things are going to get a little thicker here. Emotionally, or true intentions on her end is that she's kind of only seen the surface of things, and she feels like things are not always as he says. She kind of feels like his words and his actions do not align. So she feels like he exaggerates. He's kind of a drama queen or drama king, if you will. So she's like, you're just like, calm down. Okay. Stop being so like unexperienced. Stop being so immature. Emotionally, she's just wanting more of a positive look, I guess, or, a warm, inviting look. I feel like that she's definitely like, at times. Okay, so let's find out why he wants her and why does she want him. Of course, we got to know. So he wants her because the current relationship he was in was ending and it wasn't working. He wasn't trying to rush into it, but he probably rushed into it. He probably was even communicated, do not rush into this. But, there was a failure there, and he continued to, keep stepping forward. But he had a very broken down and hopeless energy around him and within his heart when he kind of got involved with her. He was seeking out some sort of like almost like he was trying to step outside of whatever breakup he was just in previous. Okay. So he did come to a completion, but he was scarred from that. So his intentions, it doesn't make them any less clear or anything like that. It's just the way it is. Over on her end of things, her intentions was that she was just kind of ignorant about it. She definitely thought that if she just kept her thoughts to herself about him, yikes. Okay. She feels like she could have been a little bit of an idiot. She feels like she kind of aligned with him during the intentions, or like what she was bringing to the table. She felt like she kind of like, was being a little ignorant, kind of like getting emotional and almost like an idiot and fumbling over her words and fumbling over, her expression of love. So she felt like if she just kept her thoughts to herself, the intentions would be as clear as day. But there is a jealousy layer here. There's a angry little bit underneath the surface of things. So that is there. It is lingering. Let's find out what it is that brought them together. What ultimately brought the two of them together? So we got our King of Swords, and that is an upright position, 5 Pentacles upright. I do feel like probably both of them have dependency on needing someone. Okay. So I do feel like with the 5 Pentacles upright, I do feel like it's almost like they're always kind of like belly aching, like, oh, poor me, or whatever. Like they always need somebody to kind of like slough on. Does that make sense? And I do feel like at this point, it's almost like he just fears being criticized so fully that like the dependence upon another person is almost like a support that keeps him higher in dominance, maybe. I don't know. I just feel like that whatever is going on in the mind when it comes to bringing these two together, it was a conflict. It was some sort of change that really ultimately brought them together. But I feel like the focus of both their minds brought them together, if that makes sense. So it wasn't like not mentally clear. It was very intellectual. It was very truthful. It was very informative, I guess. They're both very authoritative. And I feel like they both do see the picture. They see the integrity. They see the non-integrity. They see whatever they need to see. They're seeing it. Okay. Let's see if anything pulls them apart. What would that be? Options over on his end. Duh. So any kind of cheating or withdrawing energy or lack of like giving back energy or lack of like connecting on the phone or texting back or whatever it might be, she'd be like, no, we don't do that. We do not do that. She'll think he's cheating. I mean, all the time. So the options and the other paths that he could go down, the girl paths or, guy paths, I guess. I mean, it's up in the air usually. The potential or the opportunity that he has at his fucking fingertips. Yes, that would be the energy that he would bring to the table to ruin this. Okay. On her end, she's blocked. She's got a lot of habits, really bad habits. Told you. That's right. That's her. Ha! Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, so her habits keep her pretty trapped, keep her, I don't know, unable to move on, move forward, move in a healthy manner, and not bring all of her bullshit with her. So that is kind of what would pull the situation apart on her end of things, okay? So her kind of out of controlness, her obsession, her sex, I hate to say this, but the sexual obsession is there. So that is definitely something that is being spoke on. I do feel like there is an addictions, there is an impulsion. Is that Logan impulsion? Is it say Paul Logan impulsion or something like that? Okay, I'm sorry. I just had a moment. Okay, so to not move forward, she would have to put her addictions or her habits, her really bad ones, in front of him. That's what would pull them apart on her end of things. So let's find out what's going on as far as just the energy around the connection. Okay, so a tower energy over on his end. So a change just in direction, a change in fortune, a change in the future, a change in energy. That is something that is energetically around the situation. So conflict, also chaos, disruption, and fate, my people, over on his end. On her end, there's definitely an energy of confidence that is kind of growing through tough times. So no matter what she does, when she's walking around downtown, in the United States, she literally is working and doing her thing in order to gain any kind of access to her authentic self. So to find out who she really fucking is, she needs to work her ass off. She needs to communicate with her own self to figure out her own self. She's so far from herself and knowing who she is deeply, it's not even funny. Like, and I don't say that in like a light manner. That's just what it is. But through tough times, like literally, that is the energy that she's bringing and around this relationship and past issues. Those are in her back pocket too, of course. Let's find out anything that is hidden and a likely outcome, of course. Page of Cups in reversed, 10 of Pentacles. That's down. Okay, so anything that's kind of hidden here is just, there is a shutdown on potentials. So nobody really knows that probably. They're not dating anybody else. That's kind of been shut off, shut down. No. I do feel like there's definitely some sort of a completion as far as controlling unpredictability. I feel like the use of money was going to be used as a trapping tool. So that was definitely a motive that was hidden here for fucking sure. I don't know what that means. The money thing keeps coming up on her side of things because, again, she's got that controlling thing. But a likely outcome here for this situation within the next month or so. Okay. So 3 Swords is in reverse. So I'm feeling like they're dealing with the heartbreak or whatever was going on, or finding some sort of forgiveness, or trying to get rid of the negative effects or whatever it might be. But I feel like they definitely are trying to find acceptance, communicate any sort of forgiveness, because something had happened here. But again, knocking you down is just a part of her trying to transform or get to know herself even better. So it's no big deal. It's not a big effect on her. I think it's almost like there just wasn't enough focus on the relationship, and maybe the comfort in the relationship got thrown off a little bit, or there could have been a third party even already. Because she's wanting, potential planning here. She wants to potentially plan. She wants to be aware fully of everything that's going on as far as finances once again. And she wants to be a fucking team. Like, that's what she wants. She wants to put her skills to the test, man. She wants to create. She wants to grow. She wants to make spawns of Logan Paul. So watch out for that, please. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Oh. Sorry, I cannot see. Yep, she's a Capricorn. Moon sign. Yes. She's very careful about her, like finicky, if not like anything else. She's very, very good about money though. She is a coin specialist, that is for sure. So that would definitely be something that she would try to control with her mans, I guess. I will have a couple other readings out this evening, as well as a couple of those zodiac general predictions. So look out for those. Also, please share, like, and follow. Once you see the upload, there will be a video that does pop up at the end. Go check it out. Other than that, if you have a request, leave it over here in the comments, or you can get a hold of me in my social media. And I hope that you enjoyed this reading. It was super informative. I'm pretty excited about it. I don't know about y'all, but I think it was a good reading. Other than that, please enjoy the rest of your evening, you guys. It was lovely to see you.